see two members over the top. One of them is one of your tanks, and the other one is your main support. So now you're basically trading, and your positioning down here has to be very careful. Tempest, I like the fact that they backed out there, not willing to commit, but the threat is very much there. And we talk about what Abathur's done throughout this. It's softened up the map. It's just casually softened up the map to make taking advantage somewhere else, potentially a boss. This is a risky call, but they're going for it.
All right, they're going to go for it here. 4/5 of the way back into it. They have bell tower control. This is going to be the double altar phase now. Right now, if you look at Tempest in the bottom, they're trying to make it a 4-for-4 as we head into this altar phase. They're going to spawn in 10. This is a huge moment where if Tempest loses this fight, especially with the Abathur coming down now for 50 more seconds, you have to feel like L5 runs away with the game.
I said it was a risky call because if Tempest chose to fight there, I thought that they could have a chance. Then that spirals out of control. You give up a little bit at the bottom to potentially win a fight, but you also no longer have the clone for a bit. As the Hunt going into the backside on Han Kono, he's got the shield, he's got the life, but Jongha going everywhere. The cleanse onto him, but the roots and the sanctification
The Sank is so
down.
good here. Han Kono's trying to do what he can with that Dragon Blade. There's no palm for protection. He might as well be dead. He's not in the fight. Already the kill here onto Tassadar. Jongha's got the symbiote here. He is rooted, but this is a one fight for L5. No matter which way you look at it, they want to maximize the value, get as many kills as they can so they can kite back and grab both altars. There's no way Tempest can deny this. They're going to get the double channel. Soy already here on bot. Jongha in the mid. This is going to be 8 more shots in the core. And for the first time this game, L5 takes the core health lead.
They do, and furthermore, this is about to get a lot worse for them because we're going to see the Sapper camp picked up. They're going to regain control of that. You look at the mini-map, that huge wave of teams is forced to respond to the top. You now have all of these avenues available for L5 to continue to go in, and Jongha is just threatening everybody. Don't you dare show your face around here.
You basically just use the hunt for zoning purposes to guarantee the altar. The symbiote to give you attack speed to get the hunt up faster. You know, it's such a short cooldown. Sure, longer than it appears, but when you actually are auto-attacking as often, you can see it. It just goes down so quick, already down to 20 seconds here on the hunt. And now this forces Tempest into basically lethal. The next double altar phase could be the end for them. They at least have the extra buffer for the boss with 5 shots here for the next altar, but they need to somehow get this bell tower down, and this is why L5 is going to rotate up and protect it. Worst case scenario, they lose it, but they get another one with Abathur with the extra pressure in the top lane. I mean, it almost feels like we're at checkmate. Tempest has to win a miraculous team fight, and they may find themselves for the next one down without heroic advantages, or sorry, the Storm Talon advantages that L5's about to grab at 20.
Throw down the spray, I was going to say the 20 tiers. You can see Jongha just sitting around. He has eyes on Simon, who thinks that he's playing with Fog of War. Still doesn't see it. Jongha is now out, but Sign is in a very curious spot. They're going all in. Tempest is looking for a fight.
They have to,
but now, this is a bad spot. You have to fight there, but how do you fight under a bell tower?
Yeah, you can't fight under the bell tower. Exactly what I was going to say. You put the words out of their mouth. How can they really force this fight? They force the clone out at least. Maybe this is their window. This is their opportunity before 20. Jongha in the mid lane right now. He's not there. He can hunt in, but maybe you can get a fight here without it, or force a Sanct to be used early. Fine. Swinging around the right side here, looking to stop that sanctification from going off.
Okay, you can give this up. It is a single tower, but all of a sudden, Jongha going in on the backside. Sign, he's there. They get the bell tower down. He's got the power slide in. No mosh pit yet. They still have Soy available. He's got that poly. You have to keep an eye on that. The Abathur hat is keeping SC, putting the pressure onto the enemy team. They're on the back foot. They are so close to 20. Tempest, if things go bad, they can back out of this. But I think they get the confidence and get that bell tower back. I think they're going to back out for fear of 20.
Okay, the fear of 20 is real. They needed that fight. They absolutely needed it. But I'm not sure if they should give this away without at least contesting with Tassadar dropping down the size. Hunt wasn't available. But still, they have the double storm available. They could have tried to deny this a little bit longer. They get the camp, and it feels so insignificant. Tempest is playing scared, and now they're on their last life. 6 health left on the core. It's going to take 2 channels to end it, so that's why they were willing to give it up. But I mean, they need to do more than this. Getting the bell tower back was one step of many. It feels like a baby step, whereas L5 is leaping and bounding.
They are leaping forward, and I tell you what, this is Towers of Doom. We talked about the excitement of this battleground before. You can't just rush the core. You can have 1 core health, and you can find your way all the way back. And Tempest has it within them. them, has it within this team to take a fight. They have the ultimate game-changing heroic with Moshpit. They have things like that available to them. It won't be available to them. The lockdown goes down, and John Ha goes in and gets the kill into the death zone.
The triple mosh here. It is interrupted, but Hunkano is getting the value. L5 has stepped over the boundaries a bit too far here. Dragonblade is doing so much. SC is down. Here comes the
Going
seven.
in, way up the 105th into the seven-sided strike is now taking down multiple members, and Hooligan has fallen as well, and Tempest has turned this around.
You called it. The mosh pit was going to be the factor. He locked in the bolt. He got the multi-man mosh there. The Dragonblade, it did do so much damage there as the clone will expire here for SDE. The Dragonblade did so much, but even though they had this incredible fight, and even though the death timers are so long for L5, all they can hope to accomplish here first is to grab this bell tower, and even if they get the shots, they're only 1/4 of the way, not even quite, back into this game. So this is, like I said before, baby steps, one by one. They're gonna have to win a lot more fights like this one to win it, but at least now they show signs of life.
Momentum and confidence are a thing, and I tell you what, Hyde making those plays in there, way of 150, he helped confirm those kills. Konoha started that, although the Abathur mine is down, and this is going to be a tough thing. I think they should have time with Tyrael 10 seconds away. They don't have anybody down here to disrupt the Abathur mines. He's like, guys, please help. These things are going to keep interrupting me. That's the one thing that you have to do. You have to leave one person there against Abathur. Hyde getting low. But we talked about, they're 1/4 of the way there. 4 shots there. 4 shots from the altar. Wolf, just like that. It goes
back into the game.
It is 9-6 in core health.
Boss being available there is such a boon for them, and L5 just didn't have the respawn timers low enough to actually find their way over there. Didn't have vision, didn't have Junga for the hunt to try to deny the boss. So it is, as you say, 6-9 now, and L5 has the lead. Obviously, it will take triple to kill L5. Tempest only the double altar now, potentially bosses and Pumpkinman as we get into that. But we're going to see another fight here. L5 with a positional advantage.
Moshpit just came online. The cooldown is off. You are now back
Bolt
in
as well.
this.
Bolt as well.
Is there.
Yeah.
Everything is available to them. We've seen that. SDE, the clone is already out for VAR. So now you have that confidence of the 5v4. The minute that goes down, you have that available. You can see the flanking position. Hooligan and Zhang Ha. They're on Tyrael and Illidan, looking to try and get anything that they can. But this is the first time where Tempest has actually controlled the bottom lane. We're going to see them grab the sapper camps. Now this is the first time. We look at the core health on the mini-map, Wolf. They now have the potential to turn this fight in their favor.
Absolutely. It can make it a double altar to win the game instead of the triple that we were talking about. Double size storms going down. This altar is starting to get burned. We are going to see Junga looking for the top lane split push. He's going to try to make this a 1-for-1 bell tower. It's going to take some time for that to happen. There's no answer for Tempest right now. They're looking for not only the bell tower, but the escort here with the pumpkin.
Oh, this could be lethal. Having control of this bottom lane gives you so much advantage. And the fact that they are forced to defend here, the Sappers are trying to go across. The Holy Ground going to lock it out.
Vengeance
Got
misses.
one more.
Vengeance misses here for SC. He's got one more stack, as you say, but still, these are tools they need to have for this very critical team fight.
Okay, Sappers up at the top. All of them were used to clear the top bell tower. If there's a double altar phase for either team that is over, the clone is out. SD is here. If we have the trade, this goes on. And right now, both teams, SD taking a lot of damage. Hyde going in. Oh, I'm sorry. That was the clone.
But the clone is gone. That's still significant, Jay.
That is huge.
It is absolutely huge. HA2 in great position here to get the slows. You're going to see the altar channel here down the bottom. They have the advantage of the clone down here, and also the Army of the Dead used to buy time. Lockdown needs to hurry up now. He needs to hurry up and get up there. Soy is channeling. Sai looks for the deny here. He's coming in. Okay,
he has the blink hill
used.
He has the blink hill. He didn't go, and all of a sudden, seven-sided strike has been used defensively. The double root, the sanctification is out. They're trying to go in. Zhang Ha is putting the pressure on the lockdown. They're diving backwards, but Tempest is holding.
Twilight Archon's doing so much extra damage. Zhang Ha goes down here. Okano maintains the blade.
They're doing it.
And this is going to be the wipe here. Swoy will be the last one to fall, it looks like. Blink healing his way out as much as he can. He finally goes down. It's only SDE who will stand tall here at the end. There's the full wipe as Tyrael goes down.
They just need to take the bell tower and cap, and this is game over. Tempest has fought their way back into the series. Wolf, we are going to be heading to a game number 5. This is everything that you could hope for between these teams.
It's certainly more than anyone would have ever expected, too. Tempest now in position to not only take the upset win over MVP Black in a Game 5, but now potentially taking out L5 as well. We are going to a Game 5.
excited for a game number 5.
I think the biggest thing for me was when I saw them back out. It was the 19-19 fight. They were willing to back out of that fight, and that was the biggest thing. They waited for it. The ultimate game changer was the mosh pit. I tell you what, I know we've got multiple replays from that exciting game. Trick. I mean, I got goosebumps in that game. Break it down for me.
All right, well, let's go ahead and look at the 10 or 9. This is very important. So L5 is thinking, okay, if we go for an engage here, if we get this kill on lockdown, we'll get closer to 10 and we can turn around and fight and start getting ready for the next tribute. The problem is lockdown with the perfect beta-roni turns around, gets out the Archon, helps us to fight, and with the 10 advantage being here, Tempest finds the engage they want. They kill Brightwing first, turn around and grab more members.
Yeah, L5 just not respecting the 10 advantage there. They got baited. They thought, okay, this is a sick way for us to even up the heroics. Maybe win the fight after we get 10, but after losing Swoy, it was just not to be.
Yeah, it's a game of experience here. I mean, if they killed the Tassadar, look at the top right, they would have hit 10. They would have been able to fight, and they would have been able to snowball that fight. So you can see why they went in for the engage. Just not working out for them. Now, this was a very fun engage here on the bottom left.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to see the Mosh, eventually in this fight here. Jayhal, you called it, man. You knew that this was going to be a huge opportunity. It gets interrupted, but look at Hong Kono. Look at how little damage he's taken in this fight. He gets the resets and just simply carries it, as he does later on in the game as well, maintaining that level 20 Dragon Blade. And this is the beginning of the final comeback.
Yeah, that was one of those moments where you need to decide whether or not you want to get rid of that Illidan, and also Illidan needs to decide that he doesn't want that kill. The entire intention of that push in the bottom left was to keep that bell tower up and to get sappers in. This is the last fight of the game, and boy was it a stretch between the middle altar and the bottom altar.
That was, I got a little bit excited there, but when you can take the clone out, you essentially make it a 4v5. Yes, you still have all of the tools from that Abathur symbiote that really do well. It's full hat build there, but it definitely turned the fight at that moment. You can see lockdown, it allowed him to go, and then they were able to rotate up, take that 5-on-4.
Yeah, I gotta love Sign and HA2 in their positioning here. They were in spots where they could always help out the delay, but also to make a amount of room there for Hong Kono to move forward and bring out the Shuriken to get the delay. Eventually, after they got that tribute, they committed to the 5v4. They created space in the top left because of Sign moving in with the ETC, which allowed for Illidan to be the main focus. The moment Illidan goes down, you can turn around and go for that follow. And we saw the Dragon Blade shred.
The story of this game, the story of this is comfort picks. Golden! It's not like they've never run this. It wasn't exactly what they wanted. I think the most important thing is we saw this with Sign on the try to run the material again. These heroes that we know they're so strong on, and they basically want their full war chest in that game, and against all odds, they came out.
Yeah, it feels like Sign needs heroes that are a little bit on the easier side, so ETC works out here, and that gives him mobility. When he has those two options available to him, he's going to play that big role. So
Teams are duking it out, but before we go to game number 5, we're going to give the players a quick break, so we'll be back momentarily to the exciting conclusion of game 5 between L5 and Tempest.
Introducing HGC Cheer. To bring more hype to HGC this year, you can cheer with bits to show support for your favorite teams while unlocking in-game loot and exclusive Twitch emotes. Cheering is a way to show support for streamers, celebrate the amazing, and amplify your voice in chat. Bits are a virtual good you can buy on Twitch to cheer. When you cheer for your favorite teams during HGC, a share of the revenue from the bits cheered goes to the team. As you cheer, items like loot chests, mounts, and exclusive emotes will unlock when cheering goals are reached. Check the HGC Cheer event page to track progress and see the loot you can unlock. The leaderboards will show who's the biggest fan of your favorite team. To get started, buy some bits by clicking on the Nexus icon at the bottom of chat and select Get Bits. Then, when a team impresses you with skills like these, click on the Nexus icon in chat, select the team logo, add the number of bits you want to use, and the message to cheer them on. You'll summon a team through animated cheer mode to celebrate the moment and amplify your voice in chat. The more bits you use, the cooler and more animated the cheer mode. Be sure to link your Blizzard and Twitch accounts to claim your loot when it becomes available. We'll see you in the Nexus.
getting hot in here. We're going to game 5 for winners bracket finals there.
I mean, this is a series that really delivered everything expected. I mean, Tempest not only are they making waves in the series, but it wasn't a stop. It was really crazy upset. Oh, wow, Tempest 3-0, that's really crazy results. A close series between adaptations on the fly. It feels like finally Tempest has settled into comfort picks, heroes that they're very comfortable with. They tried to push the boundaries in the last map there, but they work out going into the life on the last hours of Doom. We saw Sign again in the EDC. Continue in this best of 5 or final game, I should really say.
I mean, this might sound pretty weird, but I'm excited for more to the period. Right now, I feel like they're a team that is growing in and a team that can find but there's still a lot of things that you can criticize that they can grow on. And in particular, there's some moments where he's done a lot of plays, but when he's playing on a top laner, I think he's getting out from him. Step up slightly here, he would easily well 5 out of the water. So I'm loving what we're seeing so far. On the other side, you got L5. He's starting to get us off.
They're all coming together, and what's coming together is the conclusion of the series. Is we're going to find out what this match will be. Take a look at the graphic. Game number 5, Wolf, going to be on Dragonshire.
Wow, a very bold pick for Tempest to pick into one of L5's best maps, actually, the Dragonshire. But, you know, both Dragonshire and Sky Temple were the strong maps for L5. And for Warhead Junction, you just want to avoid that. Going into the final game, you know, basically your winner's bracket life is on the line here, so you want to maintain that. It's so important. So, going to take the Dragonshire. We could see a very long game.
Could be a long game, but here we have it. Game 5 of the winners bracket finals between L5 and Tempest. And just like that, L5 says we want no more of that Moo Cow coming in with those monsters.
I mean,
Moo Cow.
the mosh pit was incredible as well, but I think this draft is going to be Sign targeted. Like, I wonder if we'll even see a fast Muradin pick up for L5. Maybe Sign realizes this, Tempest is going to have to grab the Muradin early, potentially. But if they give him material, like if Tempest is just like, okay, let's run the material early, then I worry for them. I think they should avoid that at all costs. I'd rather see something like Muradin to Haka going into talking about Warriors.
I was kind of hating on the Anubrak, but I would rather the Anubrak. I feel like Anubrak would give me a little bit more control. So yeah, I agree with you, man. L5 and have a plan to target Sign. Now, something that is a bit different that we have not seen this entire series is L5 is